Hello, my dears. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back for another moment of chronic wellness. Thanks for joining me. I'm continuing to talk about how we handle undue or unexpected stress and chronic illness. And yesterday I just sort of laid out for you in a lot of detail some of the things that are happening that are making me feel like 2020 has just piled on and making me want to say uncle and turn in wrong way in my bed and just be head first under the covers saying, this is all too much. I cannot cope. No, thank you. And the sun still rises. And here I am muddling through. And so let's start peeling this onion and talk about what do we do in times of great stress or difficulty. And the very first thing we have to do always, and I will say that this holds true whether or not you have chronic illness, but is of critical importance when you have chronic illness, is the maxim that holds when you get the safety demonstration in the airplane, which is oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling. Please put on yours first before you assist any of the other passengers. And of course, if you are passed out, you are no good to any of the other passengers. And so now we got to worry about how to save your ass. And you can't even think about saving your child's or your parents or anybody else's because we're getting busy trying to manage our own oxygen masks and now how to pick up your passed out body and try to get one on your face too. So don't add to the burden of stress by not practicing self-care. Okay, so I've just done a double negative thing there. What I mean to say is during times of undue stress and unimaginable pressure and things going wildly sideways, don't let self-care slip. It has to be the thing that we pay attention to first. And I guess I'm getting emotional because it's not what I'm paying attention to right now. And it hasn't been the thing that I have prioritized. And as I'm telling you that this is what needs to be first, I am hearing it and acknowledging that it is not the first thing I reach for when things get hard. And it is not a knee-jerk reaction for most of us when we are managing life circumstances that are inordinately difficult for ourselves and the lives of those around us. But I am no good to anyone else when I am already passed out and am an added burden. And I know that when I become more stressed, more tired, I am more likely to have a flare. And when I am in a flare or close to a flare, my health concerns have more impacts on other people, whether that's because my potassium and sodium levels drop and my autonomic dysregulation is more likely to go nuts, which is just a fancy way of saying I pass out more often. So there I am bending over to pick up the bath mat after a shower, which is already gonna wear me out for the rest of the day. And I pass out because I'm trying to put the bath mat away instead of just saying, I need help with this. Or whether it's that I forget to eat and that makes me crankier and lowers my blood sugar and makes everything else go haywire, or a million other things, from just managing my sleep routines to managing my medicines and how easy it is to make a mistake and have that be a problem and roll downhill. Self-care is the first key when things go sideways, and it must be. It must be. It must be. And of course, it would be great if I were talking about facials and massages, and those can also be part of the picture, acupuncture and Reiki. But I'm just talking about the essentials here first, folks. I'm talking about Get the right number of hours of sleep. Take your pills. Feed your body. Prioritize the number of hours that you can be around other people and cannot be. Leave work at the time that you must. Take the breaks that you know you need to take. Those kinds of getting down to the basics. All right, prioritize self-care first and foremost during times of undue stress and crisis. Prioritize yourself. I hope that I am part of that care routine. And until we are together again, I thank you for your time and energy, and be well.